The moon is bright, it shines so bright, shining out into the night. The moon is bright, it shines so bright, shining out into the night. The moon is bright, it shines so bright, shining out into the night. The moon is bright, it shines so bright, shining out into the night.
Hi everyone, this is Matt from Spectral Spaces, part of the Jumblies Poject. I'm just recording a little video to have a look at what we've been doing with the learners from St John's on the Moony Song, which is a song that the guys have written to be part of the project, based on, just mentioned very briefly in one of the verses of the Jumblies. So the learners and Gabrielle, the music teacher, worked together to come up with some chords, some melodies, some lyrics. There was like a nice group of people involved. I think they had someone different writing the lyrics as to the guys who were performing and writing the melody and the chords. And then we went in and did a recording session for a day. We particularly focused on the vocals that day. But we also recorded some other bits, and I'll kind of just go through and show where they kind of ended up being in the process of this. We also have another section, apart from the one that you just heard, but I'll just focus on this one for now so we don't end up with too long a video. First of all, I'll just solo up the pianos so we can hear them kind of one by one. So that's our main hook, and we also have a really lovely little accompaniment part which just kind of sits with it, and then obviously the most important thing, which is the vocals.
It shines so bright, shining out into the night. The moon is bright, it shines so bright, shining out into the night.
And it's really amazing that these guys kind of managed to kind of sing this. It's such a hard thing for anyone to do, and it sounds brilliant as well. The facilities they've got at the college are fantastic, and yeah, it sounds great with everything in context. So before I kind of play everything again, we'll just have a look through at what else we've got in here. So if I turn these guys off, we've also got, apologies for that jumping in there, is this little guy here, which is one of the learners playing a kind of melodic percussion instrument that I forget the name of. It's based on sort of a hand drum, a pan drum kind of thing. And in order to get it to fit, I kind of had to pitch it up a lot and mess around with it because there's a lot of stuff going on in the same register. So without all its effects, it actually sounds like this. Which obviously there's some cutting and some reversing and stuff in there, but it is like all based on like some little melodic ideas that were happening when the learner was playing the part. So that one I had a lot of fun making that. Also partnered with that, we actually have this really, really lovely sounding big didgeridoo hit. Which sounds fantastic. That was really, really good fun to record. And yeah, then kind of following after that, we're mostly on to some stuff that I've kind of added just to add some emphasis and put everything together. So we've got some nice kind of strange sounding drums that just sit away in the background. But the most important thing is actually these strings. Which all come together really, really nicely with the pianos. Then our intention is going forward. At the moment moment I've just kind of written these at home, and we're hoping to kind of go back into the college when we go to do some other work. And these strings, they have a lot of kind of dynamic movement in them. And so we're going to just try and set it up so that, again, it's the learners who decide how that dynamic moves. And we're going to use the Skoog music controller, which they have at the college, and assign that so that the learners can kind of bring in and out those strings using the Skoog, which should be a really, really fun activity. And again, just really put their personality into the song as much as possible. And yeah, that's kind of the whole thing, really. Sonically, there's a few little bits of trickery going on in here. Particularly, I've used something that was very common on the last Jumblies project, which is a lot of tape emulation. And this is to try and just get the kind of sounds to just have a little bit of like warble and wobble to them, so they feel kind of organic and almost handmade in a way. It's kind of an odd effect, but it really fits with the style of animation that we are going for with all the artwork that's made at the college. Everything's very collage based and stuck together, and it's all really nice and rough, and yeah, all of that tape really just makes that make sense sonically. So yeah, I'm glad to be showing this. It's been a really fun project to work on so far. It's going to continue to be fun. And the next time you guys hear this, it'll be broken out into these constituent parts and then put into Unity, where we're building the Jumblies engine. And the idea is to have each layer of this arrangement on a different light in the theatre, and the learners will then live be able to rearrange the song, bring different parts in and out, and kind of reimagine the music in that live setting, which should be a really fun exercise, and I'm really looking forward to it. So yeah, there'll be another video when that's up and running, and until then, thanks for watching.